Yes, me again, check it out. The Chihuahua, right? So I was just talking about the Raramuri, and I was talking about Lorena Ramirez, who is one of the greatest runners of all time, breaking records, blowing people out of the park, and she runs in a traditional dress, and she runs in a traditional sandals, right? She ain't wearing Nike, ain't no five-finger toe bullshit. There's none of this there's no spring in the Adidas, there's no nothing, no Jordans, no nothing. Not even Yeezys, none of that, right? But in studying about Chihuahua, Mexico, of course, the question comes up, is that's where the Chihuahua's from? Duh, yes it is. Why the hell else would they call it a Chihuahua? Yes, it is from Chihuahua. And apparently when the Spanish came, they said there was just nothing but these tiny dogs everywhere. And in looking at all of this, right, there's a whole subject about native dogs. Native dogs, which, right, you don't really think much about. There's an extinct native dog that's called the Indian hare, which I'm going to talk about that, which is very interesting. And they've done genetic studies, and they do stuff, and there's suggestions. None of it's proven, okay? But some of the thinking, and I don't know that I even agree with this, is that maybe there was like 4 waves of dogs that were introduced to North America, right? And they sort of bred and grew. Now, the Indians use the dogs all the time. Yeah, it's true. Sometimes for food, but listen, when you're living outdoors, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Circle of life. But also, right, they use dogs to also carry stuff, man. I'm not kidding you. They put like little baskets, not on the Chihuahuas. I don't know what they were doing. They're too small to do anything. Maybe they were carrying the kids' toys. I have no idea. But they found that the native genetic markers for these native dogs is almost extinguished, but 4% still exists in the Chihuahua. It is a direct descendant of Indian dogs. And of course now, like, these Paris Hilton types are carrying them around like they're little purses. And of course, I mean, exactly, right? Wealthy Americans now prize this thing, which probably was like just an everyday old like mutt to an Indian living in the mountains of Chihuahua. Anyway, that's your little native dog minute.